Hey, friends. Welcome to Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. All right. This micro podcast live stream is taking a turn. I am the Reverend Sean Allen Fenn, and today's episode is about why religious people think they are right. Welcome to Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. The idea is simple. Every day, Monday through Friday, I go live for about 10 minutes. I want to help you to look good, feel good, and smell good. In the process, I reveal the hidden secrets of the universe at no extra charge. You're welcome. This is, I guess, a micro podcast live stream that I started for the love of it because I enjoy it. Now, if you are a seeker, let me be your guide to discover divine truth for yourself. Hidden Secrets Revealed Live is a production of Safe New Media, Unconventional, diversified global digital media company devoted to the practice, administration, and dissemination of the ideologies of its founder, yours truly. It's not a cult. It's definitely not a cult. My friends are watching behind the scenes. If you want to see what happens behind the scenes exclusively, you have to be watching on the Instagram of Safe New Media. Behind the scenes on Instagram at Safe New Media. Let's be friends on Twitter. Are we friends on Twitter? Come on, let's be friends on Twitter. Come on. All right, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I also started this Telegram if you want to dive deeper into anything I talk about. Yes, I have gone in this direction about religion and spirituality. Okay, because it's something that I know about. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it, you guys. Leave a comment, smash that subscribe button, pummel that subscribe button into submission. Follow me on Spotify. There's a link in the description. I'll tell you more about that later. All right. Out of all the various religious ideologies, there is one they all have in common. Religious people always think they're right. Have you noticed that? Is it just me? Is it just me, or do all religious people think they're right? Especially the interfaith community who believes there are many paths to the truth. How do they know? Have you ever asked someone that who says there are many paths? How do you know? Truth with capital T, that means not false, must contain details which are hard to vary. This is the scientific way of deciphering truth. Okay, if the foundations of it have interchangeable variables, it is BS. It's a bologna sandwich. If you can change the variables and still believe, the same outcome, but you can change around the variables, it's not true. That's just, I don't know. Ask me how I know, if you don't agree with me, let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. Open discourse. Leave a comment. Smash that subscribe button. Pummel that subscribe button. We want to find the epistemology of how someone thinks. Okay, that's the too long didn't read version of this. Now, today, I've just, you know what? I don't have many enemies. I have haters. I need more. I'm trying to get more haters. If you know anybody who hates me, please send them my way. Um, but I have discovered, I have noticed who the enemy is. The enemy is toxic nonsense. That is who I'm fighting. That is our battle, ladies and gentlemen. Toxic nonsense. We are going to fight toxic nonsense. Much of that nonsense is hidden beneath undefined terms. Let me give you an example, and you'll see what I mean. Undefined terms. You have to define your terminologies. Okay, for example, in the New Testament scripture, 1 Timothy 6:10, there's a famous passage. You've heard it before, I'm sure. It says, "The love of money is the root of all evil." Now, you hear people throwing that around, usually as a way to justify why they are poor. Poverty is not a virtue. People usually throw that verse around to, they're usually posturing a moral superiority status reason, why they are poor. And that's what people do who hate billionaires, who hate rich people. Like all these people criticizing Elon Musk for buying Twitter. A lot of them are, their whole premise is because he's a billionaire and that's why it's bad. Because they're usurping the status. It's a status game. It's a zero-sum game. If you can't be rich, you posture as someone who thinks it's morally wrong to be rich. Get it? See what people do? In this passage, love of money is the root of all evil. In this passage, love is undefined when people throw it around like that. They don't define what they mean. The original text is in Greek. As far as I know, it could have been written in Aramaic, but all we have now is the Greek and Latin. In the original text, the word is philarguria. Philarguria. I'm sorry. Philarguria. Philarguria means the love that has been translated into love. But what kind of love is that? For lack of a better word, translations have used the word love. Now, that is misleading. That is very misleading. I'll tell you why. This is the most mistranslated scripture probably that there is. I'm sure there are lots more, but this is one of them that is severely mistranslated. Okay, this word philarguria means avarice, covetousness, greed. In other words, the lack of money. You're covetous because you don't have it. You don't have it. That's why you want it, because you're coming from a place of lack. It means the lack of money is the root of all evil. So next time someone throws around that scripture, maybe you go to a church where the pastor says it, or I don't know, whatever your situation is. Let me know what your situation is, how you got here. But the love of money is the root of all evil is a mistranslation. It is a more accurate translation is the lack of money is the root of all evil. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Because that is why evil things happen, because people don't have the money. So that's why people steal. That's why people, do the bad things that they do. Now, in other words, not having money is the root of all evil. Okay, got that clear? Religious people think they are right when their belief underpins their identity. When their belief underpins their identity. Think about it. What happens if they're wrong? What happens if they're wrong? They can't be in that community anymore. It unravels. So, because of that, to protect you, your brain does this thing to protect you. Okay? Your brain does this thing, and I'll get into more why what happens here. Surprisingly, predictions and prophecies which never come true only strengthen their belief. There have been lots of prophecies about the end of the world. It's not when it doesn't happen, it just strengthens your belief because our brain wants to protect us. So we dig our heels in deeper. We dig our heels in deeper. It's called commitment and consistency bias. Commitment and consistency bias. It is related to confirmation bias. That is why. So whatever information, if you think something, if you have this idea in your head and you're so sure, and then someone gives you counter evidence otherwise, what do? You dig your heels in deeper. It's called confirmation bias. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. I only do this for 10 minutes. So, conclusion with, by the way, before I wrap it up, I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. Smash that subscribe button, pummel that subscribe button into submission. Also, check out my new record, Surplus. Go to safenewmedia.com and all your wildest dreams will come true. My new record is at safenewmedia.com/surplus. You can get it. You can hear it on Spotify and get the NFT. All right. So I'll conclude with this. Why religious people think they are right? With religion, there is no way to measure what is true and what is false directly. You can't measure it directly. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to rely on other factors like social proof, incongruence. If your gut instinct tells you something's not right, then follow it. Obey your instincts. Obey your gut feeling. Okay? All right, but with religion, there's no way to measure what's true and what's false, which is exactly why we need it. As humans, we have this thing called religion for a reason. It's not for nothing. That's exactly why we need it, because we need something to believe in. It's our sense of purpose. It gives us a sense of purpose, and we have to have a sense of purpose. Okay, whatever it is. Now, I'm going to leave you with this. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things unseen. It's by faith. So that's what religion is. It's by faith. Now, faith, let me clear this up for you. Let me define faith once and for all. Let me give you an analogy. Faith is like an NFT. What? How is faith like an NFT? You can make a soundbite out of this. Faith is like an NFT. It's a certificate that you have the thing, which is immutable. It's like when you order something on Amazon, you have faith. That faith is your belief that the thing is going to arrive, that you have the thing and it's coming. All right. Appreciate you guys. That's all my time. Smash that subscribe button, like and share this. I have spoken.